Feels like the American dream has been quietly slipping away, doesn't it? These days, buying a home feels out of reach, especially if you're on a fixed income, retired, or just trying to make a smart move. But here's the truth they're not telling you. In 2025, there are still towns across America where you can buy a real home, not a fixer-upper, under $150,000. Safe neighborhoods, quiet lives, low taxes, and yes, actual communities where neighbors still wave hello. Whether you're looking to downsize, retire in peace, or finally stop renting and own something of your own, this list might just surprise you. And stay tuned because state number 1. It has homes under $100,000 and a quality of life that's shocking for the price. This is the top 10 states where you can still buy a home for under $150,000 in 2025. And number 5 might already be calling your name. Now, let's get into it. Number 10. Ohio. Kicking off with Ohio at number 10. This state might surprise you. On average, Ohio homes hover around $150,000 to $180,000. But Cleveland steals the spotlight, where the median home price is roughly $102,000 in 2025. Look at neighborhoods like Buckeye Shaker Square, Collinwood, or Lakewood, where renovated bungalows and mid-century ranches can list for as low as $80,000 to $120,000. In smaller metros like Youngstown, Toledo, and Akron, it's even easier to snag a 4-bedroom for under $90,000. You get city conveniences, top-rated medical centers like the Cleveland Clinic, museums, sports teams, plus the scenic backdrop of Lake Erie. For nature lovers, Cuyahoga Valley National Park offers hiking, birding, and biking just outside the city. Cost of living, roughly 15 to 20% below the national average. Social Security income is tax-exempt, and state pensions enjoy a significant deduction. World-class hospitals in Cleveland, Columbus, and Cincinnati. Winters can be brutal. Lake-effect snow, icy roads, and short daylight hours. Some urban neighborhoods still have pockets of vacant homes and higher crime rates, so due diligence on the exact street is crucial. For a retiree or hobby investor, Ohio offers low barriers to entry. Just be prepared for winter boots and a warm coat. Number 9. West Virginia. At number 9, West Virginia boasts the lowest cost of living in the country, where Zillow's median home value is just $167,000. But you can still find charming 2- or 3-bedroom homes around $100,000 to $130,000. Cleveland, West Virginia. Median home price around $115,000. Buckhannon in Upshur County. Average listings hover near $150,000. Huntington and Charleston. In city outskirts or older neighborhoods, 2-bedroom homes can go for $95,000 to $120,000. West Virginia offers the scenic Appalachian Mountains, ideal for hiking, fishing, and whitewater rafting, with the New River Gorge National Park serving as a prime outdoor playground. Residents enjoy a small-town feel with low traffic and friendly neighbors. By 2025, there's no state tax on Social Security and generous retirement deductions, along with some of the lowest property taxes in the country. Access to quality healthcare is available in cities like Charleston and Morgantown. However, the state faces economic challenges due to a decline in manufacturing and limited part-time job options. Population decline has left some small towns with vacant storefronts, and winters can be harsh, with snowy mountain roads in January and February. West Virginia is for the retiree who wants to trade city noise for mountain breeze, and doesn't mind slower-paced living in exchange for cozy affordability. Number 8. Arkansas. Coming in at number 8, Arkansas has a Zillow median home value near $218,000, but there are plenty of sub-150K bargains, especially if you look in Little Rock, Pine Bluff, and Helena, West Helena. Downtown Little Rock neighborhoods like Beverly Heights and Capitol View. Homes under $90,000. Pine Bluff offers 3-bedroom homes around $120,000, while Helena West. Helena has historic riverfront houses in the $80,000 to $100,000 range. The Ozark and Ouachita Mountains provide outdoor adventure, and Little Rock features culture, museums, and a growing arts scene, all with southern hospitality, barbecue, and mild winters. No tax on Social Security or pension income. Low property taxes and the cost of living are about 12% below the U.S. average. Healthcare via UAMS in Little Rock and regional clinics. Tornado risk in spring, plus occasional flooding along the Mississippi. Lower wage economy. Jobs in agriculture and manufacturing dominate, so part-time opportunities are limited. Some rural areas face blight and fewer amenities. Arkansas offers retirees big savings and outdoor adventure, but you'll want to stay aware of severe weather warnings in spring. Number 7. Mississippi. Our number 7 spot goes to Mississippi, where Zillow's median is $190,000. Yet in Jackson, you can buy a home for under $109,000. And in places like Greenville or Tupelo, 3-bedroom homes often start at $80,000. Jackson Metro. Many modest ranch homes in the suburbs for $85,000 to $110,000. Gulfport Biloxi inland sections. Homes around $120,000 to $130,000. Rural Delta towns like Greenwood and Clarksdale. Small bungalows under $70,000. Gulf Coast, warm winters, casinos, and seafood on the Gulf Shore. Rich blues, music heritage. Live jazz and blues clubs in Clarksdale and Jackson. Civil rights history. The Mississippi Civil Rights Museum in Jackson draws history buffs. Mississippi offers tax-free Social Security and federal retirement income, with a cost of living about 12% below the national average. Specialized healthcare is available at the University of Mississippi Medical Center in Jackson. However, the state experiences hot, humid summers and faces hurricane risks along the Gulf Coast. Some areas, like Jackson and Delta towns, struggle with high poverty, elevated crime rates, and underfunded schools. Public transportation is limited, and amenities outside the Gulf Coast region can be sparse. Mississippi is ideal if you love Southern cuisine, blues music, and coastlines. Just be prepared for hot summers and occasional storms. Number 6. Kansas. Kansas comes in at number 6, where the average home sits around $199,000. But head to Wichita, Topeka, or rural western towns like Dodge City, and you'll find sub-$150,000 deals aplenty. In Wichita, central neighborhoods like College Hill and Delano offer historic bungalows priced between $120,000 and $140,000, full of character and charm. Topeka has older homes near the capital that regularly sell for under $130,000, making them ideal for budget-conscious buyers. Kansas offers affordable ranches in Dodge City and Garden City for $80,000 to $100,000, and scenic Flint Hills with rolling prairies and horse ranches. Wichita adds cultural flair with museums, monuments, and seasonal festivals, while historic Route 66 towns bring nostalgic Americana. There's no state tax on Social Security or retirement income, and the cost of living is 13% below the national average. Community fairs and state events celebrate agricultural heritage, and healthcare is accessible through Wichita Regional Health Center and Stormont Vale in Topeka. However, Kansas faces severe storms, high winds, and hot summers. Smaller towns may see population decline, fewer restaurants, and limited cultural offerings. Kansas offers peace, wide skies, and small-town charm, but keep your weather radio handy during tornado season. Number 5. Oklahoma. Taking number 5, Oklahoma, average home value is about $205,000, but in Enid, Muskogee, or certain Tulsa neighborhoods, you can get a 3-bed home for under $130,000. Oklahoma City Metro. Older homes in Del City or Midwest City for $110,000 to $140,000. Tulsa. East Tulsa near the Arkansas River offers modest ranchers under $145,000. Suburbs dip below $130,000. Enid and Lawton. Quiet rural towns where 2-bedroom homes go for $80,000 to $100,000. Bricktown District and Blue Dome District for nightlife, dining, and minor league baseball. Native American culture, museums and festivals celebrating tribal heritage. Wide-open farmland and scenic drives along historic Route 66. No state tax on Social Security or military pensions. The cost of living is 14% below the national average. OSU Medical Center in Tulsa and OU Health in Oklahoma City for specialized care. Tornado Alley, again. Spring storms can be dangerous. Summers can reach 100 degrees Fahrenheit with dry heat. Outside of Oklahoma City and Tulsa, job prospects are limited. Oklahoma makes big city amenities accessible while keeping keys to affordability. But pay attention to storm alerts in the spring. Number 4, Iowa. In number 4, Iowa, where the Zillow median is $228,000, you can still find homes under $150,000 in Waterloo, Davenport, and Dubuque. In Waterloo-Cedar Falls, the median is $147,000, with neighborhoods near the university offering older homes under $130,000. In Davenport and Bettendorf, look for rehabs and flip opportunities near the Mississippi River for around $140,000. In rural southwest Iowa, counties like Pottawatomie and Fremont have farmhouse-style homes in the $90,000 to $120,000 range. Iowa has the Iowa State Fair, a summer highlight perfect for local culture. You'll find recreation along the Mississippi River, boating, fishing, and riverfront parks. The scenic countryside includes miles of state parks, like Maquoketa Caves and Clear Lake in North Iowa. Benefits include no tax on Social Security, and many pension incomes are partially exempt. Strong public schools and healthcare, including the University of Iowa hospitals in Iowa City. Safe, tight-knit communities with low crime rates, rural Iowa ranks among the lowest nationally. Drawbacks: winters can be harsh, with blizzards and sub-zero temperatures from December to February. Population loss in rural counties can mean fewer amenities and neighbors. Property taxes are higher than in some southern states, though still low in dollar terms due to modest property values. If you love wide-open horizons and a strong sense of community, Iowa is a prime pick. Just bundle up for winter. Number 3, Indiana. At number 3, Indiana, with a state average near $250,000, you'll find extreme bargains in Gary, where the median is $83,000, as well as in South Bend, Muncie, and parts of Evansville. Affordable areas include Gary and surrounding Lake County towns like Hammond and East Chicago, with two-bedroom homes in the $60,000 to $80,000 range. South Bend offers older Victorian-style houses near Notre Dame's campus for around $1 to $130,000. Muncie and Terre Haute have single-family homes between $120,000 and $140,000. Indiana has the Lake Michigan shoreline. The Indiana Dunes offer beaches, trails, and birding, just a short drive from Gary. Notre Dame culture brings museums, sporting events, and festivals to South Bend. Heartland values prevail in friendly Midwestern towns, where people still wave hello on sidewalks. Benefits include low income tax at 3.23%, no tax on Social Security, and a cost of living about 10 to 15% below the national average in these smaller cities. IU Health and St. Vincent Health Systems provide quality medical access statewide. Drawbacks include lake effect snow in northern Indiana, which can bring several feet of snow each winter. Gary and South Bend have revitalization efforts but still face vacancies and blight in some areas. Certain neighborhoods in Gary and South Bend have higher crime rates, so research specific zip codes carefully. Indiana's mix of lakeshore recreation and Midwestern affordability makes it a compelling pick. Just factor in the snow shovel season. Number 2, Missouri. Our runner-up, number 2, Missouri, where statewide home values average $259,000, has St. Louis City neighborhoods with median prices as low as $67,000. Affordable areas include St. Louis City's zip code 63147 and nearby North Street. Louis neighborhoods with homes under $70,000, 3 to 4 bedrooms with yards. Kansas City, Missouri, offers South and East Side neighborhoods for $80,000 to $120,000. Springfield in Southwest Missouri has downtown condos and older cottages in the $140,000 to $150,000 range. Missouri appeals with the iconic Gateway Arch, vibrant Kansas City jazz and barbecue, and historic architecture in St. Louis's Hill District. The Ozark Mountains and Lake of the Ozarks provide year-round outdoor recreation like boating, fishing, and hiking. Universities like Washington University and the University of Missouri, plus Barnes Jewish Hospital, bring medical excellence. Benefits include Social Security tax exemption and partial pension deductions. The cost of living is about 10% below the U.S. average in St. Louis and surrounding areas. For hobby investors, high rental yields in St. Louis and Kansas City are possible due to affordable purchase prices and steady rental demand. Drawbacks include high crime rates in some urban pockets of St. Louis's north side and Kansas City's east side. Careful neighborhood selection is critical. Summers are humid, with temperatures reaching 90 to 95 degrees Fahrenheit, and occasional tornadoes in southern and western Missouri. Rural healthcare gaps mean hospitals can be dozens of miles away from major metros. Missouri's blend of culture, history, and affordability can't be ignored. But do your homework on neighborhood safety. And finally, number 1, Kentucky, where Zillow's median is $230,000, but in Louisville and Lexington, well-maintained homes can go for under $150,000, with rural counties offering unbelievable bargains. Affordable areas include Louisville neighborhoods like Beachmont, South Louisville, and Chivoli, with 3-bedroom homes around $130,000 to $145,000. Lexington metro outskirts include towns like Winchester, Georgetown, and Nicholasville, where homes sometimes list just under $150,000. Rural eastern Kentucky counties like Knott and Harlan have homes under $80,000, ideal for deep value investors. Kentucky's bluegrass region features rolling green pastures, horse farms, and bourbon distilleries along the world-famous Bourbon Trail. Churchill Downs hosts the Kentucky Derby, drawing thousands each year. Arts and culture thrive with the Louisville Orchestra, historic downtown, and a bourbon-inspired culinary scene. Benefits include no tax on Social Security and generous retirement income deductions up to $41,110 for individuals in 2025. The cost of living is about 11% below the national average, with cheaper groceries, utilities, and healthcare. Top-tier medical care is available at the University of Kentucky Healthcare in Lexington and the U of L Hospital in Louisville. Drawbacks include flooding risk in low-lying Ohio River areas, making flood insurance an additional cost. Limited public transit means you'll need a car outside Louisville and Lexington. Rural poverty in eastern Kentucky leads to joblessness and infrastructure decay, but that equals bargain prices. Kentucky's bluegrass vistas, bourbon lore, and horse country charm make it an unbeatable pick. Just keep flood zones in mind when house hunting. There you have it, our top 10 states where you can still buy a home for under $150,000 in 2025. Some key takeaways. Affordability is concentrated in smaller metros, older neighborhoods, and rural counties. Tax breaks for retirees, especially no tax on Social Security, make these states even more budget-friendly. Each state offers unique lifestyle appeals, from the mountains in West Virginia to the Gulf Coast in Mississippi and bourbon country in Kentucky. Weather considerations like snow, thunderstorms, and heat, and job opportunities or the lack thereof are crucial. If you're a hobby investor or planning a frugal retirement, start by narrowing down your top 2 states from this list. Then check local MLS listings for homes under $150,000. Research county property taxes and flood or tornado zones to estimate insurance costs. Use online cost of living calculators to compare your current city with your target town. Remember, a $150,000 home in Cleveland might look very different from one in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. But in all these places, you can stretch your retirement dollars further, own more home, enjoy more freedom, and truly live your golden years bigger than ever. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends who need a real estate wake-up call, and subscribe for more budget-friendly property insights. Want a deep dive on a specific state? Drop a comment below. Your question might be our next video topic.